Twitter/X. No secrets on my screen, right? I should probably double check that before I start streaming. You never know. Wait, is something off of it? Oh no, my X stream looks good. Oh yeah, I noticed in the replay like the top line was sort of cut off, so I'll try to not type in the very top line today, if we can help it. Oh wait, I need to actually. Why can I not click create broadcast on Twitter? So I'm definitely live on YouTube and Twitch, but I can't click the create broadcast button on. I'll just refresh the page, I guess. Yeah, Twitter's a little buggy. You know, they gotta get these seen back. I bet he could whip them into shape. I think the problem is if you select the source after you select other things, it doesn't let you create it. But okay, looks like we created the broadcast this time. I'll make a tweet. Almost done with the Mentat CLI. Okay. And let's share that to Discord. Oh, I never noticed I can just click to the broadcast from the broadcast screen. I've been like finding it on my profile. Okay, I'm gonna post to Discord today. Okay, so what are we doing today? All right, all the streams seem in order. There's got to be a better way. I guess I should learn what I'm doing. Where do I see the X chat? Do I need to expand it? There's the chat for that. Okay, no one ever chats, but if they do, I'll see it. Okay. So yeah, we're working on the Mentat CLI. So I noticed the sort of obvious thing this morning that I can just run Mentat the CLI with a search for CLI. So then we'll only see like the relevant commands. So that'll make it a little easier to see what's going on, because previously we had like I don't know, you could see like 20 agents and a lot of them are pretty stale. That's the thing about like agentic coding, is you end up with like all these agents that like, you know, it's probably fine, but it wasn't that important to you. You just asked for it and then you never get around to reviewing it. Yeah, I gotta get faster at reviewing things. Okay, so let's look at the update CLI last active timestamp one. Let's see. So Mentat 1434. Pull that down. No, it's already up to date. Okay. Oh yeah. Let's see. What was MPX might not have been working for some reason. Is it TSX? Yeah, something is off with it. Maybe not. I guess all these. This one was like about the minute precision, so we couldn't actually tell if it was off. So was this one? Were we just happy with this one? We might have just been happy with this one. So this is the last active one. Okay. So what did I ask for last? You're absolutely right. It's different. Oh right. Okay. So it was working. It was just. Okay. I think I was good with this one when we last ran it. So let's look at the code. So it only changed the ls command, which is what we'd expect. And I guess you can. I don't immediately see why this logic is wrong. But I guess it was wrong. And now it's right. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and merge this one. Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell it to merge me in. Okay. Okay, now that we have one running, we can double check that it is in fact working. Yeah, you can see the green dot, so it's running right now. It still says 22 hours ago because the last active is like the last event. So once it actually, okay, so now it's just now, yeah. Takes a second to actually make an event. Okay, so that one is working. Once it merges main, I'll merge it into main. And then let's check out 35. Okay, so I think this one was just like a bunch of aliases. So now, so I have been running ls, but now I think we can also run list. Yep, that works. And I don't know what all the aliases were, but this one's probably just good to merge because it's pretty simple. So, okay, now create can also be new. Oh yeah, I wanted to run just Mentat, or not Mentat, but okay, so now it has the alias here, I guess. I guess this is a normal syntax. Actually, I don't know if I like that actually. I might tell it to change that. What happens if I run help list? Yeah, I'm gonna tell it to change this actually. I don't like this. I'll tell it with MSG. I don't like the what is this autocomplete? I love the taste of coffee. I don't like the alias syntax. When you run mentat or mentat help, it should just show the default name, not list ls. I just want the aliases to appear on the help screen for individual commands, e.g. mentat help list, and in their own section, not with a pipe. Thanks. I think that would be a little cleaner. Okay. And then there's one other, the enhanced CLI view and browser. What's wrong with that one? Oh, this one doesn't have oh, I keep searching for CLI, so I don't see this one. I should add CLI to it. Oh wait, if I do that, it won't appear because of how I'm searching. I'll just put CLI. Yeah, we'll have to review that one too. What's this one? Oh yeah, this one was basically done, but I had like one question. Oh yeah, my comment doesn't appear because it's like an old one. Is there a comment then? Anything more about how old comments should appear? But yeah, I commented here. Oh right, I was like, didn't it change it? Because now it's we can eventually tell it. Okay, let's just run it and see if it works. Oh yeah, here's a summary appeared in this one. Okay, so it fixed it, presumably. Let's check it out. It's view. Oh, view opens it in the browser, I guess. Wait, shouldn't it not do that in the browser? Now, what did it change? I thought it changed. Yeah, something's off about TSX. I don't know why. Like, sometimes I have to run it to get it to change, but sometimes I don't. Am I on the right branch? Maybe I just didn't check out the right branch. Oh, I'm just on the right branch. Okay. Logically enough. Let's... Oh, I need to... -L 1000? Is it It's not dash L. Dash limit. Why is it only showing? I thought there was some limit command. Dash L dash. Why is it only showing 119? Huh. Okay, well, I guess it... Why is it still not showing? Is it the wrong name for the event? Maybe it's just the wrong name for the event. All right, let's just jump in and... Is it not wake event and shutdown event? I mean, these icons, they appear here. Just somehow they don't appear here. Yeah, it says agent environment created, but it doesn't appear. I don't know. And here again, shutdown created. It doesn't appear. Very odd. Okay. Well, I'll probably just merge it. What does it change? It just changes the CLI. Nice test, it looks like. Mostly the conversation render. Oh, I guess it needs to merge main. Okay. Oh, this one, it just needed to merge main. It looks like it did. Okay. Just minor conflicts. Okay, I'll merge that now. So we're done with the last active enhancement. That's good. Maybe I need to tell this one now to merge main again. Okay. Oh, this one's just an improvement in messaging. Okay, looks like it just committed it. Kind of did a lot of stuff to that. I guess it's like a little too aggressive about running tests. I think I would actually prefer it to generally like not run tests because they run in CI anyway, so it's like just kind of redundant for it to run the test itself. Okay, let's see what symbol it shows for this. Okay, so why these symbols? Okay, so I've successfully implemented the features of comment. There's no reason to have two. I'll just tell it to remove one. I think there's no reason to have two symbols. Can you just do also please merge main? I don't need to tell it to do that. It'll see that maybe behind. Thanks. I guess before I send this, let's just see what the message looks like. So now when we do this, we run message. Oh, right, the alias isn't merged yet. I don't see anything. I'm supposed to have a... Huh. Is the right one? 1436? Yeah. Also, when I run message or create, I don't see any instructions pre-filled. Okay. Okay. Maybe it didn't understand what I wanted actually, because this shouldn't It's like 380 lines. It could have just not understood it because. Oh yeah, so editor so it processes that, but maybe it doesn't pre-fill instructions. It didn't understand what I wanted. To explain more what I mean by instructions, when you run git commit, you get a little message about how to write commit messages. I want the same thing here in my editors. Okay, maybe I just didn't understand. That's too bad. Okay, we got 3 running. Yeah, there's actually some other stuff we need to do. I wrote a little to-do list. These consistency ones, I should wait till it's done. Okay, let's make a deploy workflow, though I probably will wait to finish that one offline. So let's see. Can you make a workflow that deploys the CLI to npm? I want to deploy it to @Avante AI / Mentat. And what else do I need to explain? There's a git secret called npm token. That's the token for npm. What else? I want it to be triggered via what do you call that again? Dispatch. Also, can you look around and see if there is anything that should be cleaned up or fixed before release? Thanks. Okay, so we got that one. Let's write docs. Can you add a page to our docs about the CLI? It's not yet released, but it will be published under @Avante AI / Mentat. And I wrote a little blog post. I'll just it's just a draft, but I'll just give it to it. I wrote a little blog post about it. It's just a draft, and it should be adapted for the docs context, but hopefully it gives you a good idea what this is about. Thanks. Okay. So there, we got docs going. Oh yeah, I noticed that it was putting the config under in the home directory under .mentat. Which I don't really want. I think it should be under .config mentat. Yeah, I'm gonna tell it to move that right now. So currently the CLI keeps its config under .mentat, but I'd rather it be under .config / mentat. Can you change that? Okay. Okay, so it'll do that now. So let's make a new in progress section. So these are in progress, that's in progress. These two I'll wait till everything's done. Maybe these things should be done now. Yeah, why not? Why not? Yeah, I'll just make it now. Can you make an interrupt command for the CLI? It should be pretty similar to the message one, just doesn't take a message. Thanks. And then can you write a rename command for the CLI? Thanks. Okay, where are we? I'll just run Mentat ls because I should rebuild, I guess, if I want to run it. I don't need. Well, I'll check out main first. I don't know where we are. Let's get a little up to date. All right, so we got 6 active, and I guess this one just paused, so we can look at it now. Ignore specific line symbol. Okay, so check out Mentat 1436. Now when I run TSX, it should be pre-filled with a little comment. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, please enter your message for the agent above this line. Line starting with will be ignored. Use comments for. What the heck? This is like super. Okay, well, I definitely don't want this section about use comments for, because it doesn't. That's just really redundant. So let me just message it real quick. I wonder if I can use MSG. Did we merge that yet? I don't think we did. Oh wait, let's just see what the other comment works with, so we can be comprehensive about what we want. Looks good, but it's too wordy. Can you remove the section about what to use comments for entirely? I assume after I save, they're just thrown out, right? It's in a weird, now I'm thinking about it, it's kind of weird that git commit has comments, but I do think it's important that when you run git commit and it drops you into neovim, there's like some instructions about what a git commit is, even if it's like not read, 99.9% of the time. Can you make the example not have any comments in it? And also remove the I kind of like having tips. These aren't very good tips though. Yeah, I'll just say to remove the tips. Maybe I shouldn't have asked for this commenting thing at all. I don't know. I do think it's kind of weird if you run like mentat create and it's just like, what do you do here? There's no instructions. It should. Maybe I'll say something about like the instructions to say like. Yeah, what do you see when you run git commit? I guess I need to touch something. What do you see? Please enter the commit message. Okay, yeah, this is useful information. Yeah, I should say Yeah. Can the text in the comments also include the information, the following information? On message, which agent you're messaging with a link to it. On create, which settings, e.g. repo model, are being used. Thanks. Yeah, it does seem like these LMs, like if you just don't give details, they like confabulate and like, you know, I asked it to write some instructions and it wrote some instructions and they're, I mean, your eyes kind of glaze over as they do when you see instructions, but then they're very bad instructions actually. I don't know. Oh, I got some questions from Tech Friend. Hi Jake, tips for work trees. Um, you know, I've never used Git work trees actually. Um, sorry, I didn't see your message till now. Twitch isn't telling me when it was sent. But yeah, I don't really use Git work trees. I don't know why. So like I'm obviously running a lot of agents right now, as you can see, but I don't have to manage work trees because they're all remote. You know, they're not on my computer. And they've got their own branches, but they've got their own local copies, and you know we're just merging through the remote server. So I don't really need any work trees. This is just my one repo. Uh, yeah, I don't really get work trees that much. Like, what's the benefit of a Git work tree versus just cloning it twice? I guess if you clone it, as I understand it, it's like more space efficient to use work trees. Like if you clone it twice, now you've got two copies of everything. But of course, that doesn't matter at all because these repos are tiny relative to how much disk you should probably have. I guess another benefit is like it prevents you from like checking out the same branch twice and maybe like doing conflicting work. But I feel like that's like a non-issue too. Like, are you really going to check out a branch here and then forget about it and then start working on it there? I don't know. It just doesn't seem like a real problem. Um, I guess you can make, if you clone it twice, you gotta like use the network again. So I don't know. Maybe, cloning I guess can take some time for like large repos, maybe like a couple seconds. I mean, for really large repos, maybe more. Um, but I don't know. I never use Git work trees, so I don't have any tips. So yeah, and then can Mentat debug native Mac or iOS apps? I think the story for native apps is like a little worse than web apps, and because so Mentat's environment is it's a Docker container. It's like the Ubuntu operating system. So um, I don't know. It's not going to be able to like see an iOS app very well. So no, it's probably not actually the best tool if you're doing that kind of stuff. Thanks for your questions though, Tevin. Oh yeah, no problem. Um, what tools do you use? As I understand, people get work trees a lot with like Claude Code and Codex. Um, I tried Codex yesterday. I was kind of impressed, but I'm just so used to like not having to authorize it to do things. Like that's the biggest benefit of it not being on my machine. It just runs whatever command it wants, and if it destroys its container, you know, it destroys its container. Um, oh, you just started working for Augment Code. Oh, cool. Wait, Augment. Do they make AMP or what's their product? Augment's the company, not the product, right? Or is it the product? I feel like I've heard of that one. There's too many. This space is too competitive. Product and company. Okay. Yeah, I haven't used it. Maybe I should try it out. But I barely have time to try out like the big ones, you know, like Claude Code and Codex. Um, uh, by the way, for people on YouTube or Twitch, or YouTube or X, I'm talking to someone on Twitch. Which by the way, I lost my YouTube stream. Where's that? Okay. Yeah, usually I get the most views on X, but I think that's just because it's where I have followers. Um, mhm. What do you think of? What do you think augments like a wedge on the market is though? Like, what's your take that like makes you unique to other products? Like in my mind, for Mentat, that's like I don't know. I want to say remote agents, but I guess actually everyone has that too now. Like Cursor and Codex both have remote agents. So maybe it's not really much of a differentiator anymore. Oh, the context engine. And large. Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Well, I mean, it makes sense to me, but I also would say I disagree. Not to be too argumentative, but I don't know. I think like it's tempting to spend a lot of time on context, and it kind of makes sense in some level. But I think actually the agent should just like run grep and ls, and that's the context engine you need really. But I don't know. We never really spent that much time with context. We tried a bunch of things, but we found the simplest thing of just like letting the agent run grep worked best in the end. Not literally grep, like AG though. It does run grep because it is installed. Kind of it's up to it. Which one should we look at next? Mm. Mm. Okay, let's look at a. So we made a rename command. We had documentation. Made a deploy workflow. I guess I'll do that one off stream because I don't want to test that one on stream. And I guess while we were talking, it finished incorporating the feedback. So now when we run message, should have a different command. Okay, so it says, okay, so now that's nice. So we got our little thing. Oh yeah, you can run GX to open that in a browser. Very nice. And it's got a little example. Okay, yeah, this seems much better. And then if I, what's this? Paste. How do I close this? I don't even know where that's coming from. Okay, I'll do. If I quit, okay, didn't send, which is what you'd expect. Yeah, I think that one's probably just good. So which one was that? That one was the ignore specific. This was an editor. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, to be honest, we don't really have like users that are using like extremely large repos. Okay, so yeah, just change the CLI. I would add a little section to the README about how to create agents. I guess that's fine. Okay, this looks good to me. I'll merge that. Okay, archive that. Oh yeah, this one should be really simple. Though I guess after we merge this, I'm gonna have to relog in because, or I guess I could just move the config manually. So yeah, previously it was under .mentat, but I feel like it's better to have it under .config mentat. It just seems like being a better citizen to put it there. Oh, okay, it migrated to Forest, but I'd rather not do this. Looks good, but can you remove the migration stuff? This actually isn't released yet. So backwards compatibility doesn't matter. But maybe I'll run it right now while it's still there. So now I guess it should just run ls. So it should migrate it for me. And now I guess if I run .config mentat, did it move it? No, it didn't move it. Am I in the right place? Oh no, I'm not in the right place. Yeah, it did move it. Okay. Okay, but I wanted to remove it, so it's handy for me. But it's no reason to put a bunch of migration code that'll never run for anyone else. Okay. So it's cleaning that up. Oh yeah, let's see if these aliases are done yet. So now when I run Mentat, yeah, so previously it had ls or list. I didn't like that. Oh, right, I'm running the wrong thing. Oh yeah, so it's got, yeah, list is the default, and if I run help list, it should tell me the aliases. Yeah, okay. That seems good. Is it, does it need a merge main? Am I need a merge main? Nope, okay. Yeah, I did. This is a pretty simple one. Yeah. Okay. And yeah, just only changes list and index. Oh, I guess the aliases are defined in the index. Not okay. Yeah, seems like nice clean code to me. Oh yeah, that only need to change one actual command file because I changed the default name from ls to list. Makes sense. Update the tests. Okay, so we're done with that one. Oh, this one was done. I just needed to merge main. Oh yeah, try to run git push. It actually can't run git push, but it gets like a handy little error saying not to run it. And then it figured out that was what it was supposed to do. Yeah, usually doesn't make that mistake, but I think the key of like LM systems isn't to like make mistakes, zero probability events. It's to like give very good error messages when mistakes are made. I think that's the key of writing software for people too, really. But maybe even more so. Oh, I need to remove A. I touched it to test something. Okay, so I'm just going to merge this. Oh, right. All right, help. Oh, okay, it's working now. It was not working at the beginning of the stream. I don't know. Something is off about updating. I don't know, but it looks like it's. Oh, I want to run it with -L1000. Okay, yeah. So you got the green dot. Why does it say 143? I guess like the 300 that aren't shown are like events that aren't rendered because we don't render every kind of event. But yeah, I don't like this message, but yeah, it's fine, I guess. It's more confusing than anything. Okay. But yeah, that seems good. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't conflict. It might conflict again because we just merged a bunch of stuff. No. Okay. Well, that's good. Archive that one. That one was kind of expensive, $9, but it did a lot actually. Okay. Now we want to do. Oh, right. So this one was just cleaning up the things. Now it should be a very small change. All right. Now all it does is add.config, which. Oh no, it does two other things. Okay. Which you'd expect. Okay. I will merge that one then. Okay. And then we're done with that agent. And so what do we have? We have interrupt, rename, and documentation. Yeah, let's look at interrupt first. 4302. So it adds a new interrupt command. It sends the interrupt, I guess. It's kind of funny to send an interrupt to that because it's not running. Let's see if it actually works. Okay, nice. So yeah, you can see it pause by user. Just wait. Yeah, actually, maybe interrupt is like the wrong word. Maybe it should be called pause. Yeah, actually, we should probably call it pause. I'll let it know. I'll just merge main for it. Oh, I take it back. I can merge main itself. Can you merge main and actually let's name this command pause. Thanks. Okay. So we rename. Okay, so 1442. Let's try to rename it. So we'll rename it CLI rename command. Wait, did not work. Okay, well I guess it worked, but this doesn't like update automatically. I think it should update not infrequently. Oh, you know what? It might. Yeah, I think it would update when new events came in, but I think we only like update the metadata when new events come in. So maybe that's not good. Yeah, but the rename command worked. Let's look at the code. So it makes a. It added a section. Yeah, I don't know if this readme is even super necessary. So it added a rename command as you'd expect. Takes the same kind of things they all do. ID, branch, number. Adds it to the index. Makes a little test. Yeah, I think this one's just good. I mean, it's a pretty simple thing. So I'll squash and merge that one. Yeah, so the CLI is like not public to users yet. I guess I keep saying that, but yeah. So if anything, that's just in the CLI director. I'm just kind of merging, but I'll probably read it all over pretty closely before releasing it. Oh, it ran the test itself, so we won't even need to see if it works. Is it something wrong with it? Failed to load. 502. Huh. Did it not run the server? Maybe it didn't run the server. I guess where did it run it? Oh yeah, we can only run Vite, but it needs to run Unicorn too. But we can run it for it. Yeah. Oh yes, you can add commands under where are these? I should remember, but so yeah, you can add commands under run, and then whatever you put there, it'll like show up here, and then you can just run it automatically for it. And then also things that bind ports. See if it works now. It still doesn't work. Is it 405? Nothing not allowed. Huh. So what are we seeing now? Well then, I don't know. Bad gateway. Maybe they stopped it. Maybe I'll run it for it. It just. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It would be a bad gateway. Maybe it killed it and it. Is it still running? Maybe this won't work. Oh yeah, that one works. Huh. I wonder why the other one didn't work. But now we can see the docs it wrote. So it wrote a CLI section under getting started. Does that make sense? The Mentat CLI is a command line tool that allows you to manage your Mentat agents efficiently from your terminal. It's designed to complement the web interface by quick access, not a local agent. Yep. Okay, I guess I can't merge this one yet because these docs aren't going to be accurate until the CLI is released, which I plan to do this week, hopefully. Core commands, listing agents, creating agents, messaging agents, viewing agents. Yeah, this looks mostly good. Yeah, I guess I've got some notes that I'll give it. So there are sort of two levels of header, but they look identical. E.g., additional commands isn't any older or bigger than archiving agents. Can you make the two levels of header visually distinct? And then yeah, I don't know. It is kind of wordy. You can kind of tell it's LLM written, but I don't know. It seems fine. I'll read it more carefully later. But yeah, I can't merge this one yet. I'm mostly happy with it. I feel like such a vague instruction is actually not going to get good results, but I couldn't help myself. But hopefully the first party can do a good job of making the headers better. Oh. Okay, and then okay, so this one I changed to pause. So now it'll be pause and an emerge main for us. Oh, I wanted to look at the code. So it has a new pause file for his rename, and yeah, so yeah, it seems good. I'll squash and merge that. Archive that. Okay, so now all the commands I wanted are done. So I was going to ask it to look through things and make sure that they are consistent. Let me just wanted to have the most up-to-date version, which has this handy comments and stuff. Okay, so what do I want? I want consistency. Can you look through all the commands and make sure everything is consistent? E.g., okay, so I want -web -web to open a browser everywhere that's appropriate. I think some might use -o Instead, I also think it's possible some commands that could logically support it, e.g. pause, might not. ls should also support it, and open the list in the browser. I'm not sure if it does. Okay. -r --repo should specify the repo everywhere. I think some use -r instead. -r should be reverse everywhere. That makes sense. Also look yourself at the flags for inconsistencies or flags that aren't implemented that a user may expect to be there, but ask me before making any changes above the besides the above three. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, we might want to implement like a quiet mode to like turn off like all this stuff. I don't know. This is a helpful one, but this tip, it's kind of annoying to get that tip every time. Okay, so then these two are in progress. Okay, we actually ended up doing these. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can just delete that because everything's now just visible here. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, let's look at this command. I'm not gonna merge it because I'm not gonna test it, but I do actually want to see what it did, because I did ask it if anything was missing. So let's see if it has any advice. Okay, so created a release one. Manual trigger comprehensive testing. Okay, it updates the name, and it added all required npm publication fields, author, license. I wonder what license it shows. I guess this. What is a normal license for this? It's not really going to be open source. I mean, I want to publish it so you can read the source on npm. It's not going to be like a big secret. I mean, the CLI is very basic. It's basically just like a alternative client to the website. Okay, I don't know if this is strict enough. I don't want it to like not work because we use some advanced node features, but I imagine we did it. It's ready to release. Okay. Nice. Nice. Okay. So why would it want this? Shouldn't it read the version from the package.json? Maybe not. Oh, we got some nice keywords. Those are good keywords. Unlicensed. What would be a good license to use for the CLI? Anyone can use it for free, but it's mostly to interact with our server agent, which are closed source and not free. Yeah, it's kind of funny that it said it added a license and just wrote unlicensed. I guess we'll have to decide on that. Yeah, this all looks good, I guess. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I feel pretty good about the CLI at this point. I think it did about everything we wanted to. So yeah, I just need to finish the documentation, actually publish it. Oh yeah, let's see what it said here. Okay. I didn't actually. Oh yeah, we need to make sure everything's consistent. Oh yeah, let's actually remove open. Okay, let's actually remove open and just have mentat view -w as the way to open in a browser. Let's have view not print the conversation if -w is specified. That makes sense to me. Okay, list has no. Okay, and then I wanted to just jump in and do it, but I guess I want some feedback first. Most use this, but okay. So standardize for change view. I like -n or -rows. I'll know that. -n or -rows makes sense to me. I mean, why does archive have? Why does archive support reverse? Other than that, your proposed changes sound good to me. Let's see what it says about this question of mine. Okay, let's see. Great feedback. A few clarifications. Okay. Oh, it makes it unarchive instead of archive. Okay. Yeah, maybe we should just remove that. Let's remove the -r from archive then. Yeah, I don't think we need that. And it's 1 through 7. Remove open, modify view, standardize repository, standardize reverse. And then update all our commands to use -w -web. All right, and I'll get started on that. Okay. Yeah, I guess once this is done, we'll probably have to change the documentation because it'll probably be inaccurate. So maybe I should wait to do the documentation. Yeah, what else did we want for the CLI? I don't know. I think there is some room for like monitor mode commands where like you like run view and it like doesn't just exit right away. It like keeps printing new messages, maybe even letting you message it. But I do kind of like the aesthetic of like every command just like terminating and being like a single use command. So I don't know if I'll add that in the first version. Yeah, I can also imagine like a list that is updated as things change. Maybe even like a list that like you can run through and like select things. Oh, a checkout. I think we should make a checkout command. Yeah, I'll ask for that now. Can you make a checkout command for the CLI alias checkout. What should it do? It should unlike other commands where you can specify okay, so where I can read the branch from the environment. Well, I don't know. It's fine if it does. It should check out the most recent branch made by that agent. Then you should be able to specify ID or number. Any other way you should be able to specify it? Probably just those two. It should automatically pool. And let's also implement live. Let's also implement a -- live flag, which gets all the edit events since the most recent commit and push or wake, and writes the current version of the file to the local file system, e.g. the same thing that live mode does on the branch window. Thanks. Oh yeah, and I'll say something about reading the branch from the local environment. Unlike other agent-specific commands, it doesn't make that much sense for this one to get the branch from the local system, because if you're already on it, you don't need to check it out. But for consistency, let's make it work that way. Still useful with live or pooling. Yeah, I guess it should pool automatically. Yeah, I already said that. Okay. Okay, so we'll get that one started on that one. And this one's still working. Oh, it's kind of cleaning things up. Oh yeah, I told us to remove open. Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's been about an hour a day. I think I'll probably stop here. Thanks everyone for watching. It's nice to have some chats today. Where's YouTube? Did anyone say anything on YouTube? No. But yeah, I think the CLI is coming together. Yeah, after the consistency thing, this checkout command, docs, publishing. Yeah, I should probably publish it maybe tomorrow, probably Friday. But yeah, I guess I'll stop here, and yeah, I'll probably stream same time tomorrow. I don't know what I'll stream tomorrow actually, because the CLI is kind of done. Maybe I think the remaining stuff I want to do off stream with just publishing it. Don't want to muck around with the secrets on stream. But yeah, I'll stream something else. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. Where's Obs?